Welcome back everybody to another lockdown training week. Another week with no gym, another week with messy hair and no haircut because the barbers are closed as well. Even still, it was a good week, and this week I finished up with 3 new things under my belt. By the way, today I only have one device. Usually I have 2, so I'm looking at the video that I made on one, and then I'm filming myself narrating the video with the other. Today I only have one, so I can't see what you see, so I'm just gonna go by memory. So the 3 new things that I did. The first one was Diamond-off on P-Bus. And you might find it surprising, but I've only ever done one Diamond-off in my life, and it was around the age of 14, 15, somewhere around there, with a fully padded set of bars. And the question might arise, you've been competing Makoots for so long, how is it that you can't do a Diamond-off? Diamond-off is a lot harder than Makoots, unless you're bad at Heelys, which my Heelys are okay. So with Makoots, you don't have to swing anywhere near as much to get to that one bar, because when you place your hand on the bar, you're actually traveling forward. So you can kill the swing a little bit early, and still, as long as you turn the quarter turn really quickly, or technically it's a 3/4 turn, you'll make it to the bar with your legs up. But if you imagine where a Makoots ends, and if a gymnast keeps turning, he's not actually going to continue moving backwards and behind him to handstand. So naturally a Diamond-off needs a lot more swing backwards over your shoulder. And for those of you guys that have done Diamond-off stutzes or back layouts and had that so common near-death experience where you lean back a little bit more than you wanted to, and you go either flying onto the bar, or you try a D-arm and you stall out and you land back on the bar, it's a bit scary to lean back. It's easy to lose support if you're not familiar with the skill. And of course I always bend my elbow in my Diamond-off, so that's not going to help me with maintaining support during the turn. All that to say, I suck at D-arms. And on that day, my friend Cameron joined me. Cameron coaches at a different club, and me and Cameron grew up together. We went to high school together. We trained together throughout our teenage years. And even though Cameron is coaching, he's still doing some playing around here and there. And came over. He saw some of the videos last time, and he's like, where's that at? I want to join you. So I hit him up, and we had a good sesh together. He helped me a little bit with a D-arm, and he made one himself. So that was a fun sesh. Right after that came my second new thing, which isn't really new, but technically I've never done it outside. That was Heely. Heely, the progression was pretty funny. Cameron had a blanket in his car, and Cameron and Will were holding the blanket real tight for the first one so that my legs wouldn't go through the bar. And then obviously gradually they would hold it less and less until I was swinging through pretty well, and then eventually I had to go without blanket. So I was pretty stoked about the Heely. So now I can later on connect Heely, D-arm, stutz, layout. That's almost like a second half of the routine. Third thing was round off double twist on the grass, which I'm still paying the price for. Grass tumbling I can manage about twice a week, but usually just once a week. I never thought I'd get so far just on the ground, because I've had lots of leg injuries in the past. And it's fun. It feels completely different and uncomfortable doing things outside. So even though, for instance, Heely I've done thousands of times, doing it outside on a different bar with a different setting and kind of getting through that challenge feels good. It feels good. It feels like you're learning something new. And I am getting a little bit antsy because if I am to go to World Cups at the end of February, that doesn't give us much time to prepare. I would like to do P-bars and high bars, so even though I can train P-bars, obviously I can't do much on high bar because, as you'll see in the video, I do some giants, but you have to tuck your legs in because there's a bar behind you and the actual bar you're holding on to is really thick and obviously slippery, made of metal. So I think the video is quite short. I'll call it there. I think the video finishes with Peter doing a handspring fly spring, which left everybody with only one idea or one thought. Peter's tumbling better on the grass than he does on the floor. So well done Peter. I think most of the guys did some round off layouts and stuff on the grass during our outside training. That's what it's resorted to here in New Zealand. Outside training, outdoors. This week we can have some equipment apparently, so things are gonna pick up a little bit. So all the best, peace out, until next time.